Hello there.
This is BattleBit Remastered. If you don't know what it is, this game blew up about 6 months ago and had an absolute cult following, peaking at around 90,000 players and currently sits around 7,500. Still a good player base, and this game has been extremely fun. I can't recommend it enough. Now, the point of this video is to kind of just revisit one of my favorite games in 2023. Throughout this video, I'll talk about basically why I love it, the main things that make it such a good game, and then my favorite parts about it. So this game kind of blew up about 6 months ago, and it peaked around 90,000 players. And this game was made by 3 developers. I believe I'm correct in saying that, but just 3. And it's fantastic, runs smoothly. Believe it or not, as it's about to show, has a scoreboard, for God's sake, which I know, I think it was Battlefield 2042, which didn't even have that on release, which is crazy to me. But currently, right now, it's sitting around 7,600 players and is viewed as overwhelmingly positive on Steam. And usually, that's kind of trustworthy, at least in my opinion, at least in my experience. And it's been just a blast to play throughout this year. One of my favorite parts of this game is they have a lot of interesting different mechanics that maybe in other games, such as the rope pulley system or the wall mechanic where you can build walls with a certain amount of credits or points you earn from the game. And again, it even has lean peaking, which is really nice. But all these certain little things have also they add on to it. They just make it even better. Those little 1% matter in a game like this and just makes it even more so better as well. Now, growing up, I loved playing Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, heck, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 1942. Those are some of my favorite games growing up, and we didn't really get a good game, and we had the craziness that was Battlefield 2042 come out. Now they've gotten a little better with that, obviously. They've done a lot of improvements. However, this game was kind of breath of fresh air when it came to just the whole big battle genre. Now, also, here's one of my favorite parts, is just the customization. With the sniper, it's very intuitive, very easy, it looks nice, it's very easy to grasp, it's not complex, everything kind of pops to the eye, and you're able to kind of see what you're putting on, how you're putting it on. You have differentiation between red and green when it comes to the stats, to knowing, hey, what am I hurting versus what am I buffing when it comes to my gameplay. Another part of this game that kind of goes unmentioned is the queue time is extremely quick. You don't have to sit there and wait and wait and wait to get into a game or even to spawn. I would say winning the kills, just as you saw, very rewarding, feels really good, especially with the sniping, which was by far my favorite thing to do. To be honest, I don't even know if I touched many of the other classes other than this. And I will even say the starting weapons are very viable. The SSG-69, what you're going to be seeing here for actually all the time, is the starting sniper. Now, mind you, there's a bit of gameplay, little things to figure out, such as using ACOGs versus sniper scopes due to scope tints, which is really helpful. And even there, right, what I'll say is even the pistol is very viable. I mean, there was no recoil, which is great, but I was able to get a kill with the pistol. It doesn't feel like a useless piece of garbage that just sits in your pocket the entire time. But the starter weapons, again, very viable, very helpful, and you can do a lot of damage just with that, which you don't typically see in a lot of games. Usually, like, for example, in COD, your starting weapons are garbage. And you have to struggle to get the weapon that you really want, or the one that is the meta that everyone's using, that is dominating the game. Not here. You can kind of jump right in and have a great time. Now, lastly, probably one of the best parts of this game and one of the driving factors and what made this game, I feel like, would go viral. I mean, there was plenty of components to it, but was just the VoIP, or the interactions with players you had, whether on your team or on the other team. You can hear people on the other team, and you can hear people on your team if you're within distance, right? kind of have that in Tarkov as well, which makes that game great. But this game just made it hilarious, fun. You had multiple people role-playing as soldiers. And as you'll see kind of in this clip as well, me and my teammate here defend this rock against lots of players coming towards us, just having a good time. This is my rock. This is not my rock.
Damn, you really pissed them off, huh?
Just a little bit. Overall, this game is a ton of fun. It's very smooth, it's intuitive, it's simplistic, it has a scoreboard, queue times are fast, the player base is still really good, getting kills, winning, getting objectives, obviously very satisfying. Again, I love the sniping. The player interaction is one of my favorite parts as well, just interacting with your teammates. And again, if you love Battlefield, you love this game too. Highly suggested if you got $15 laying around. But that does it for this one. Please like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you have suggestions, let me know what you think I can do to change these videos up or what you would want to see next. With that being said, y'all have a great day.
Big falls, verlo bigo bigo. Nundo, big dumawan na triple. Kono, lunggos en mi fiat, verlo piag. Kai kato en mi metro. No slack, pelulot kalito na go, baka bakit mak, terelak en mi toka, sipitong kono.